to be doing our weekly reading as well. We're going to talk about the Lionsgate portal and what to expect for this. So this is going to be from like starting today and pretty much until the end of Leo season, I would say. Um, there's a lot of information coming out. Again, discernment is key. Okay, so whatever you feel guided to do during the Lionsgate portal, then just do it. Okay, trust your intuition. I think that's like the most important thing anybody can do. So personally, I was asked to go outside every morning as soon as I wake up, have a glass of water out with me, and a gemstone. Okay, and it could be just one that wants to work with you. Okay, stone people will tell you which, uh, what energy you can use for this portal energy. Okay, so that's what I was told to do for myself, and then from there, connect energetically speaking. It doesn't have to be a meditation. It could just be visualization where you visualize yourself flowing out into the atmosphere all the way out of the earth, connecting because you're already connected to the mother, of course, and the creator, first of all. So that's important. So first connect with creator and the mother, or just visualize your connection, and then move your energy upwards and connect to our sun, soul. That's what I call it, soul. And then from there, connect to the center energy of the sun, and then move your energy outwards to connect to the star Sirius, which is our spiritual sun. Okay, and from there, allow yourself to just connect in that way and to download whatever comes in from those connections. Okay, like I said, there's going to be a lot of information out there about how this means this, that means that. Do it yourself. Okay, intuit it yourself. Trust what you are receiving. Okay, so if you don't get the same messages that I do or that somebody else does regarding the Lionsgate portal, that doesn't mean it's wrong. Okay, it means that it's the message that you need to get for yourself, for your own connection. That is so important to know. Okay, you're not wrong. You're never wrong. Okay, you're never wrong when you connect in your own way. All right, so you gotta make sure you trust that, you guys, because I know there's a lot of people who say, "Oh, this means this, that means that," and I say, "Well, that means that for you, and it might mean something else for someone else, and there's nothing wrong with that." Okay, so just trust what you receive for yourself. Okay, that's what this is all about. That's what intuition is all about, is working with yourself, working with your own intuition, working with what rings true to your soul. Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. So like what I said, for me, it was just guidance about when, as soon as I wake up, come outside, bring a glass of water, bring a gemstone, and connect in that way, right? Allow the light codes to come in. Whatever that information is unique to me. If I connect for the collective, then I'll give you guys the message, right? But that's what I wanted you guys to know. And then, so whatever ritual you use, whatever ceremony you use to connect with the Lionsgate portal is perfectly in alignment with your soul, okay? So, let's go ahead and do our weekly for this week. Let's see what we got from our galactic family, okay? Woo! That one just fell right out. Like flew right out, okay? So this was for Monday and Tuesday. All right, so next one. They were eager to give you guys these messages. Let's see. All right. Woo. Awesome. Okay. All right. So here we go. So for Monday and Tuesday, we have energy transmission from Octarus. So this is perfect. It's actually perfect because the Lionsgate portal technically opened today, even though I probably felt it like weeks ago. Not weeks ago, maybe last week. I always feel it in advance. Energetically, and so there's a lot of things that happen, especially when it's a galactic portal like this. There's a lot of things that happen physically. Okay, so a lot of people probably had a lot of third eye work going on, so a lot of nasal drip happening, like I got that too, nasal drip, and a lot of like throat chakra things going on. So that's how it worked out for me. I know a lot of people who have the same symptoms, where it was like the nasal stuff, the third eye opening, and then nasal drip, and then throat chakra stuff, like releasing and removing anything that is preventing you from speaking your truth or from stepping it further into your truth, anything that is not helping you anymore, that's preventing you from going out there and being who you truly are supposed to be. So that's what I received for this Lionsgate portal as symptoms. I know other people have had like I think it was like lower half of the body symptoms, such as restless legs, wanting to walk a lot, wanting to ground a lot of grounding, right? Because we're getting galactic codes. Okay, so galactic codes are higher frequency, and whatever happens is because when you do have physical symptoms is because the galactic codes are trying to push into your physical body, and sometimes your physical body needs to prepare or make room for these codes to come in to enhance the physical body. So it happens that way. Okay, so it happens with the nasal drip, it happens with the throat, might be soreness, or might be like having to go like this a lot, right? Thirst as well, thirst, and then with the legs, movement of the legs, needing for grounding. So that's because the codes are trying to ground into the ground. Okay, hi Tina, hi Tara, hi Sherry. But yeah, like dry heaving. Yeah. Yeah, like I'll like clearing my throat. I'm like, I don't have anything there. But yeah, so that's what's happening. Okay, the physical body is preparing, is loosening things up in order for energy to come in. Okay, and so that's what the symptoms are going to be like. Some people might get a little bit of like headaches right here, like pressure and things like that. Some people might get like kind of like a tingling up here on the crown, things like that. So that's what the energy transmission is all about, is knowing that it's happening, you guys. Is knowing that physically you're feeling it, you're having the sensations, you're getting the dreams, you're getting the information. Okay, journal, important. So the Octurians are like, please journal at this time anything that you receive in dreams, anything, any message, any codes, anything, any images, anything that's coincidental, or you feel like, oh, this makes sense, or whatever. Write it down. Okay, write it down. All right, so that's what the energy is. The light codes coming in, that's what's happening with your body. Okay, we are making room for upgrades. We are making room for receiving more higher frequencies, higher information. We are making room in our physical bodies to create an environment of healing for ourselves, our family members, and the world. Okay, so we are beacons of light and healing, and that's what happens when you are a beacon of light and healing. You get the uncomfortable feelings, right, coming in from these portals, these light codes, these transmissions, things like that. Okay, that's because they're preparing you. Okay, so Tina says, I've been getting all those symptoms, and you know why. Yep. All right, so next one is, this is why. Enlightenment. We're heading towards enlightenment. We're heading towards knowing who we truly are, what our role is here in this universe, as well as how can we assist humanity to find their own calling, to find their own path. Okay, enlightenment is about seeing things clearly. It's about removing all distortions that we've had created for ourselves, as well as have been programmed to believe in. Okay, and so how do we do this? We realize what works and what doesn't anymore. We realize that sometimes, you know, being a part of society is molding you into a different person from what you want to be or who you want to become, right? And so when you realize that, and when you pretty much correct the trajectory, meaning you acknowledge, okay, this doesn't make sense anymore to me. This was something that was placed upon me by X, Y, and Z, by our society, by our culture, by our belief systems. Then now I don't believe this anymore because I found that it doesn't ring true to me. That's what it is. It's clearing everything and lighting everything up so that there's no more shadow, so that there's no more darkness, that there's no more fogginess, okay, or no more doubt in who you truly are, okay, and you are at peace finally with where you are, what you've done, how far you've come, and where you're headed. Okay, so this is what the ultimate goal of this portal is. And this week, you'll feel this Wednesday and Thursday where you're gonna feel like, oh my God, I got the aha moment that I've been waiting for. I finally know what I need to do, I finally know how I need to do it. Okay, so next one is serious secrecy. Secrecy, it means to withhold information, especially when you know there is a lot of things that surrounds this information that might not be divulged to certain people. Let me just tell you this. Anything that's secret, anything that's kept to yourself, it doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that at that time, you are not ready to reveal this information because you are not aware of your audience, or you feel that your audience is not truly aware of who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, some people are going to be accepting, some people are not. That's just how it happens, right? Everybody is in a different path. Everybody is at a different point in their growth. Okay, so in Sirius, because it is a schoolhouse of the soul, it is one of the primary, I would say, houses, I would say schoolhouses that bring in knowledge from the universe, as well as teach you about becoming a guide. Because of that, you have to really know your audience and who you're guiding. Okay, and so that being said, when you start to reveal information, such as the information that you're receiving from the Lion's Gate, all of the energy and light codes and transmissions and things like that that you're receiving, and some of them are for you, but some of them is for the collective, right? Enlightenment is the key here, right? We're trying to enlighten everyone else. We're trying to help them out with their path towards enlightenment as well. So it doesn't mean that you have to reveal everything if you're not ready for it. Okay, it means that some things can be withheld until you feel energetically that the world has shifted somehow, and you can reveal this information too. Okay, so this is what you're going to have to contemplate, you know, intuitively, of whether or not someone or an audience is going to be able to really connect energetically to the information that you are willing to give out. Okay, very important, very important, because it's not that we're avoiding things or anything like that. It's more that we want to make sure that we do not try to make other people feel like whatever's going on in their lives is not as important as the revelations that you are here to give. Okay, so this is what it is. It's really giving them a fair shot or a fair chance as into growing in their way of how they perceive the world, and then eventually guiding them a little at a time with the information that you receive. So you're teaching people. Okay, so it's just like thinking of some people that you're teaching as I would say as very young minded. Okay, meaning that some information they can't retain yet. okay, because they just don't understand it yet, okay? Just think of it in that way. And then just guiding them through little steps of information, like giving them little nuggets here and there until they realize, oh my God, I am ready to learn more, okay? So that's what it is, okay? So that's what we're going to deal with the Lion Gate portal information. There's a lot of things that you're going to receive that is meant for you specifically. There's a lot of things that you're going to receive that's meant for the collective, and there's a lot of things that you're going to receive for the collective that is not, they're not ready for yet, okay? Just remember that. And don't get upset if you do reveal some things and people are just like, that doesn't make sense to me. All right, just remember, okay? So that's what I have for this week's energy reading. And yeah, that's all I have, you guys. Thank you guys for being here and for watching, and make sure that you connect to the Lionsgate energy portal however you want. Whatever you're being guided to do it because it resonates with your soul, okay? Don't do it because someone else is telling you how to do it, right? I'm always like that. Do it because you feel is resonates with you, okay? That's very important. Whatever ceremony, whatever you know, thing that you need to do with the sun and with our spirit sun Sirius is unique to you, and it resonates with you and your soul, okay? Don't let anybody else tell you you have to do this and that. No, you don't have to do any of that. You have to do what you think you have to do, okay? I'm always like that. I'm always the one rebelling against people who are trying to tell other people what to do. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Because and I would tell you the same thing. You know, if you're learning from me, I'll tell you, look, this is what you know, this is what I'm going to teach you, but do you have to do it that way? Hell no. You do not. Okay? You do it however your soul wants to do it, okay? That's the purpose of trusting your intuition, okay? All right. Love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye-bye.